guys? We're live. I'm assuming everybody's watching the game. I am watching, but I am only watching for one reason. I just wanted to go to PKs, and I want Ronaldo to miss. Oh, shit will be hilarious. That's all I want to see. It's literally the only reason I'm following right now. That would make my year, honestly. Sammy, how's it going? Oh. Zero, 90th minute. It is going my way. Love it. Absolutely love it. Not a France fan. Today, I'm a France fan. Sorry, Joda. Oh. Got a jacked up contact, and I feel like I'm crying all day. I think I got a rip in the contact, but I'm too lazy to change contacts. 91st minute, still 0-0. Yes. Trying to get through all these ads. There's so many goddamn ads in FC Mobile right now. It is between the pop-ups, every time you log into the game trying to get you to pay for shit, open packs, buy passes, all these ads we have to watch. It is as clickbaity a game as you can possibly get anymore. It's just so stupid how far it's fallen. But yet we're still playing, so obviously I'm not complaining too much. Let's see. France versus Portugal. Hopefully it's not 0-0, 92 minutes in. Amazing. I only have the timeline feed running for the match, so I'm not actually watching it. I had it recording, but it's in the other room. It's not like here. But if it goes to PKs, I am 100% watching the PKs. Yes. Yes. Just want to beat this in real time. Surrounded by defenders. Come on. There you go. See how hard that was, France? Not that hard. Did I watch Germany? I was watching as much as I could. I had meetings and stuff today, and I got I missed the red card, and I saw the it's like I missed it. I came back and they were down, and I was pissed, and it's just a frustrating game. I don't know. I to be completely honest, I haven't been very invested. The Euros isn't. It's never been a tournament that's really kind of captivated me, I guess, because other than watching Germany compete, it's like watching World Cup qualifiers. I mean, I'm rooting for Germany, but not. And I mean, even like Copa. Just because it's in the evening. Yeah, I know. You know what's actually been pretty decent this year is MLS. MLS has been more entertaining to watch than anything. I think I enjoy, as dumb as it is, I think I'm enjoying Major League Soccer more than I enjoyed this season of Premier League. There's just been some awful, crazy stuff going on. Sometimes it's because the teams are so bad. Sometimes it's because there's been such epic upsets. Was it a couple weeks ago? FC Cincinnati had a goal-tying game from... He caught the keeper 60 yards out. He was 60 yards from the goal, at least 60, and cleared it from the defensive line, left wing, FC Cincinnati, and it was an impossible shot from the touchline, and he somehow caught the keeper off his line. I mean, he wasn't like way out. He wasn't like outside the box or anything. He was just maybe 15 yards off the line, and he just couldn't get back into space in time. And it's awesome. There's been some really good goals. Yes. I don't know if you guys can see what I can see. Huh? Uh-huh. Shut that door, would you? Is that what you just did? Yeah. Okay. See, that was easy, France. There you go. Full time done. Time for the unplugged camera trick. Only if I went divorced. Been obsessed with these sparkling ice. Like, it's just 5-calorie water shit. If you guys aren't paying attention, I've been on a heart healthy diet since the start of the year. And I'm so sick of all the water and shit that I have to drink. But these are pretty goddamn good. Kenzie. Don't we, isn't it just like, how much time do we have between, is it 15 minutes? Between regular time and extra time? Am I still drinking the green stuff? Yes. Liquid salad. I'm supposed to be drinking it. Not the stuff I did. There was some shit the wife bought that had to stay refrigerated that was like Pro Greens. It was the grossest stuff ever. It made me sick. I drank it for like 3 days and was sick. But I'm still drinking my liquid salads, which is just water, spinach, apple, and 4 pounds of cinnamon. I'm still drinking that. It's like the worst diet ever. I'm down one on this one. I actually have to come back from it. Oh, can we connect? Yes, outside of the foot, Daglish. It's Popeye. I don't mind spinach. I will eat a lot of spinach. Spinach doesn't bother me. Come on. Use your dribbles. So I got one for you. My daughter, who is my current movie partner in crime, it has been big into, we finished Stranger Things, and she's been wanting to watch something scary, and I have never seen The Quiet Place or A Quiet Place. I just never watched it. It's like I saw so many things from just like memes and TikTok and everything else that I never watched the movie. So we watched A Quiet Place yesterday, and then we started today. We watched the second one, Quiet Place 2. We're not finished yet. We're about halfway through, and then I had to stream. And then we're going to go to the theater to watch day 1. Those are actually some really damn good movies. Did I enjoy yesterday? Yesterday was awful. It rained all damn day. It was nasty. I had all these plans of stuff that needed to get done. I was going to work on the truck all day yesterday because of the holiday, and it was nasty and shit, and I didn't get anything done. I got nothing done. I ended up over at my son's working on his car, but that's where the video that got released this morning about side skirts and rocker panels we made it yesterday while working on his. Fireworks at 11 p.m. We went to fireworks last night. They were 10 here. 10 o'clock fireworks. And it was like sprinkling, and it was cold as shit. It was like 88 degrees here all day. And then as soon as we got to where the fireworks were, it dropped to like 60 degrees. I have a game tonight in 3 hours. There's a game tonight, and then tomorrow I think I'm back at the shop trying to help him finish his car. And then Sunday we have a game. Sunday is I'm not coaching, I'm just watching. It's my oldest son's men's team. It's tournament week. Last week was the semifinals. of their regional tournament, and they won. They actually went full time. They didn't do PKs. It went full time and then golden goal. I think it was PKs, then 30-minute golden goal. Then it would go to PKs. So real time golden goal, then PKs, and they won it. It was like a minute in to golden goal. They won. "96 minutes. What happened to Ronaldo? Scott, is he injured? Is Ronaldo injured? He'd play better if he was injured. I was reading a quote. It was I can't remember who it was. Somebody said that he had played. I can't remember who it was. I need to figure out who it was that said this. I think it was a Portugal starter was talking about him and said that he had been a team player. Said he had been a team player for the last 3 games and then realized he doesn't play with a team, and he tried to win the game all by himself, and at that last game the rest of his team realized that the team player thing was basically, it's not who he is. I can't remember who said it. It was on ESPN's feed. They said that him crying after his blown PK was an embarrassment to the country. Still don't understand why people idolize him. It just blows me away. All right, there we go. What else do I have? French are the same with Mbappe. Yeah. Right now I'm an Mbappe fan though. Mbappe. I would love for him to score like 4 times in the last 15 minutes of this game. Impressed with style over substance. I don't get it. People are too blinded to see the bigger picture, I guess. I'm constantly arguing with in PayPal. I'm constantly arguing with like U13 to U19 players over Ronaldo. And there's just so many people here in the States that it's the way when people I'm trying to think of it. It's like they latch on to a name without really understanding the quality behind it. Yeah, it's to me, it says a whole lot about not just, it definitely says a lot about a player and their maturity level and their understanding of the game as a whole when they kind of see players like that as the greatest and blah blah blah. It's I am 100% judging the shit out of you, and it's never a positive judgment, just so you know. Big names impress people who don't know better. Pretty much. I had a kid. They were probably U14, U13 maybe. This was years ago, and you know they were talking about, they had jerseys and stuff on, and you know, coming to training, and somebody made some comment, and he had on a God, I can't remember what it was. It was like a Fenerbahce jersey, or like I can't remember who it was. See, it was a name. I mean, it was a team that we would know, but if you're like a casual fan or you're an American whose, you know, understanding of the sport is not a whole lot higher than your individual play or the MLS, maybe national level soccer. Yeah, and you know, you have no idea about like European football or world football. And these people they all have the same, you know, it's the same thing. Who's your favorite player? It's, you know, it's Messi, it's Ronaldo, it's, you know, it's the same names, and it's like cereal box names. And this one kid showed up to training one day. God, I can't remember who it was. He had a jersey on, and they were like, "Who the hell's that?" They didn't even know the name of the team. Not a single player on the entire. Now this was a national level youth team at the time. They were nationally ranked, playing very high in the state, traveling. I mean, we're not talking just like recreational players. These were players who had lived the sport since they were like 6 years old, and none of them knew who the team was. I'm like, God, don't you guys even play? Don't you even play FIFA? Like, how do you not know the team at least? Like, know the logo at the bare minimum. And we're talking to the kid, and he was not one of our better players. Just kind of an average player. And was like, you know, where'd you get the jersey at? I thought it was going to be some story like, oh, my dad was traveling and he saw it and he thought it was a cool jersey. Something like that was what I was expecting. He's like, no, it's my favorite player plays on there. And he starts talking about, I can't remember. This has been 7-8 years ago, so I can't remember who it was. And I was like, really? Why? Still expecting a story to come out like, oh, I met him when I was 10, or my fourth cousin went to college with his roommate. Something. There had to be a reason why this kid loved this obscure player in like the RSL. I have no idea which team it was or where it was. It was like Besiktas or something. It was just some strange, Turkey team, or it was, I cannot remember who it was. And he's like, no, he's leading the league in assists, and all of his highlights are fantastic. And they're like, well, how many goals does he have? See, that it wasn't Galatasaray, but it was somebody like that. It was a logo that if you're an American kid and you've played FIFA, you should know the team. If you've played video games at all, you should know the team. But it's not a team that would ever be televised here. It wasn't like Bundesliga or Premier League, or it wasn't that. It was like, I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, he's like, no, he's leading the league in assists, and he's got this goal, and he did this, and and he starts going through this, and everybody else is like, but how many goals does he have? And they're like, he's got assists, and he's like, no, he did this and he did that, and I'm like, all right. So I didn't, and afterward, I'm talking with one of the other coaches, and he's like, have you ever heard of this guy? And I'm like, no, but I'm going to look him up now that he's talking about him. So then I started looking this guy up. This was years and years ago. And I'm looking him up, and I'm watching some of the highlights, and he's not like he was a distributor. Whoever it was just distributing the ball. And I went back and was talking to the kid a couple practices later, and was like, hey, I went and watched, some videos of this guy. I was like, he's really good at distribution. Now, the kid the kid who wore this jersey that was talking about this was an outside back at the time. And he wasn't even a starting outside back. He was like coming off the bench late in the game, outside back. And I was like, he played the 6. He was center defensive mid for wherever he was at. I was like, do you ever want to try that position? And he's like, I would love to play that position, but I don't feel like the kid's like, I don't feel like I can distribute the ball that well. I was like, well, here's what you need to do. Work on this, get your touchdown, blah, 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 do it. And he was probably, they were maybe 13 at the time. And he played with us for maybe a year or two, and switched teams, ended up somewhere else because he wasn't starting for us. He ended up finding another team in a lower division. And their senior year, I think they were U18 at that point, he shows up to tryouts, and I recognized him. He looked different because he was like 5 years older. He shows up to tryouts, does really well. We pick him up, and I was coaching multiple teams at the time, and I wasn't really paying attention to the tryouts and stuff for this age because I had another age that I was more concerned with. And I saw him, and we're looking at the rosters and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we picked him up. And he shows up to training and stuff, and I'm like, where do you want to play? And he's like, I've been playing midfield. Like, really? And he played the last 2 years with that team after he left at like U13, came back at like U17, U18, and was one of the best players we had. And he was playing the 8, and still one of the best distributing players we had. And I always went back to that, and I've told people that story over the years, just when they, it's like, as a coach, when you have somebody come in that really understands the game from a distribution forward. You see somebody who recognizes the sport from the beginning to the end, and not just the ones who are like, oh, he scored a scissor kick. I love him. He had such good goals, or I love his foot skills. You see, I have no idea who it was. Like, I can't remember. This has been a long time ago. That was, so my son is a 2001, and this was 1999. They were the birth year. It was 2 years before that. So 99, they're 25 years old now. And that kid was probably 12. It was like 13 years ago. That's like 13 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not going to remember it. I can't remember. It might have been. I honestly don't even remember. Like, it could be like. It could have been like the juniors as the team. Or. I don't remember. Alton Top and Sahin. Talking Besiktas? No. Fenerbahce? I don't remember. I swear to God, I have no idea. I just remember it being a big deal. And especially when he came back. He never had that jersey on again or anything. And I never really talked to him about the player. I just always remembered that, like, that completely changed that kid's trajectory about what he was focused on the field and what he wasn't focused on. Went from being a mid-tier player where all those other guys that we're all obsessed with, back then it was Messi or Ronaldo. And, you know, looking at them coming in, or, you know, and I look back through at the players, and all those kids throughout the years, the best youth players I had, coming up through, always, if you asked any of them who their favorite player was, it was never a given. It was never somebody that anybody without any knowledge would have loved. And I think that says a lot about the ones who are actually dedicated to the sport. So when you got these guys that are like, Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that, I am 100% judging the shit out of you. Even the ones who are obsessed with Messi, I am judging and judging and judging. I don't like people that didn't play for Arsenal. Oh. What else do I have to do? Am I done? Oh, we have 2. Oh, this is reset now. We have 2 to pick up. Are these unlocking? Are these not unlocked yet? Oh, I'm in the wrong quarterfinals. Okay. What are we gonna go with? Yes, ma'am. All right. That's all done. Copa's done. Euro's done. Tournament we still have to go back to. I think Heroes is finished. Is that everything? Mystery signings is probably done. Challenge mode. Oh, soft match in challenge mode. 112 minutes in, 0-0. Mbappe off. You got a crappy 88. I've had, I did pretty good luck. I can't remember who we ended up pulling. We pulled somebody from it. Here we go. Nunez. Darwin. I know, I'm excited about the penalties. Come on. The Euros have been good until tonight. On. I think we all miss the old days. All right, what do we get? Crap. That was awful. All right, still need to get rid of some players. What do we have here? Nothing. And quests. Chessboard. Done. What do we need for the tournament? I think I've got a 4-star team on world class. I think tournament. Are we able to see where I'm at? Like what? Legendary. I'm in legendary. We're using Scotland. What quest do I need here? 5 matches, 4 goals or more in the final. Okay, so 4 goals in the final. Reach final 5 times with a 4-star team in world class. 4 goal difference and win 5 matches. So I need to win matches 4-0. 3-star team unless we can't do. So I need goals. Goal differential. Now you hate it so much. Okay, live TV. Let's see if we can't get to it. Where are we at? $120 God. All right, I need to. We're up by 1. I need at least 4 goals. Okay, so there's 2. Need 2 more. Through that dick. I like it. Oh. Almost snuck that through. Need 2 more in the second half to get credit for the game. There we go. 1 more goal. Penalty time. Spilled my drink. Figures. Everything went down. God damn it. Nothing's ever simple around here. All right. Just need one more. Okay, one more go after this, just for safe. Be funny if they all missed. All around both of them. What's the question? Can't believe I spilled that. 20 in, no one scores. $52 million for Rivals Neymar. I that's a player I haven't even heard anybody using. I mean, it all comes down to personal preference, and anymore, depending upon what, I mean, like how far along in the game you are, or what you're trying to do, player quality has more to do with how far you've got them trained than it does what players are what. I mean, that's how we're able to use theme squads this season, because there really isn't a big difference in player quality. I think you're fine no matter who it is. All right, that was good. 5-0. We get credit for that one. Gotta do that, what, 3 more times? So I tried to switch over to watch it live. That's when I spilled. I can't watch it live here because I'm on a Wi-Fi feed. I'm not actually on the TV. And the feed update isn't updating with the... There's no updates yet as far as the PKs go. That hasn't started yet, has it? Dembele's taking the first one. Yeah, it's not updating. Shit. Okay, now it is. Sort of. Damn. Damn it. Well, that's frustrating. Shit. I am so disappointed. I really, 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 really wanted Ronaldo to miss. We could still see him cry, but not near as likely without him missing. Damn it. Euro Cry Part 2. Jesus. This is going to be a draw here. Get in there. It's got to be time. That's time. Is it 4-3 right now? Is he the only one that's missed? See, my feed is behind. It's still 3-2 for me. Oh. The offside? Nope. Oh, it was a good goal. Four, 3. Five, 3. Is he crying yet? Oh. Shit. Three goals in the first half would be nice here. Yes. 5-3. Theo Hernandez with the final. My feed finally caught up. It's his last tournament. France, Spain in the final. Shit. No. No. Offside? Spain, Netherlands. Still need another goal. We get it here. There we go. 4 goals. So Netherlands beats Turkey. Yet. I need another goal now. God damn it. Need another goal. There we go. All right, 4-goal differential. Who's going to win between England and Switzerland? All right, points for that one too. All right, that's where I'm going to end it here. For FC Mobile, we're going to switch over to Raid. I got so much to do in Raid. I hope Switzerland wins. Yeah. We'll see. All right. That's where I'm ending this. We're switching games, so don't go anywhere. This has been fun. Fun Friday. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Appreciate you guys hanging out here for some FC Mobile and the France-Portugal. Good stuff. Go France. He's being consoled by Ronaldo. Finally, he sleeps. As long as you guys keep showing up. Keep making videos.